Hey everyone, it's Peter here. I have another video on the Rivian R1S. So I've had the R1S and R1T on order for over 2 years now, and I finally got the R1S, and I got it about 2.5 weeks ago. I got 512 kilometers on it right now, and I'm going to give you a little update on my expectations and how I think Rivian can improve some things, and also to give them credit for the very many things that they have done right. So if you're in the market for a Rivian or have a Rivian and have concerns or issues or just plain love it, send me a message. I'll be responding to everybody, and here we go. So I have the black exterior and the Ocean Coast interior, and I gotta say, I love it. Quality is very good. You've heard that from a dozen other videos at least. Now here's some things that I think need improving. When you're sitting in the second row, people in the second row, especially if they're adults, there's not a lot of room under the driver's seat and the passenger seat of the front row. There's not a lot of room under there, so you can't actually stick your feet well under there. And here's what I'm comparing it to. I have a Volvo XC90 currently. I still own it. And the layout of the first row, second row, and third row are optimal. And I would tell any car company that's trying to make a 3-row SUV, even currently making a 3-row SUV, buy an XC90. Copy the dimensions of those 3 rows of seating, because they have been perfected. Don't know how they did it, but it almost feels like there's more room in that than in this car. That's one recommendation. Get those seats. So I could put my seat, if I'm sitting in the second row in the Volvo, I can put my feet right under the front row seats, and it just feels like there's more leg room naturally. In the Rivian, the seats, I'm not sure why, but there's just not a lot of room to put your feet under there. So there's one. Number 2, I've seen countless videos prior to receiving my R1S, and I haven't seen it mentioned, and maybe it has been, the windshield washer fluid cap, where you pour in to refill your windshield washer fluid. It's tiny. It's the smallest I've seen in at least 30 years. Every car I've owned since my 20s, and you know, I'm 50 today, the opening is quite large. You can easily pour it in without really spilling any outside. This one is almost half the size of a regular windshield washer fluid filler tank, filler neck there. So in fact, let's go check it out right now. I'll go right there and we can take a look at it and see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Look at this tiny little spot. You know, usually they're double this diameter. So not sure what they were thinking when they chose this dimension. There is obviously space to go bigger. And let's see, everything in here has been great. No real complaints. There is one misalignment thing that I want to get rectified, and that's back here at the very back. Right here, this piece right here, where the back lid meets this trim piece. So it needs to be adjusted. On the other side, it's much better, as we can see. Looks properly. No raised edges. Quite nice. And that's pretty much it. No real complaints. The wheels look spectacular. These are the 22s, obviously, and the whole driving experience has been phenomenal. And the fact that you could do one pedal driving, which I was a little not sure about in the beginning, love it now. I couldn't be happier. Looking forward to getting my R1T. It is a launch edition. I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever get it because they did start delivering here in Toronto, Canada, where I am, and I see I have not received any notifications that it's on its way. So hopefully soon. If you guys have any questions or want me to discuss anything specifically, or if you live in Toronto and want to go for a little drive or tour and talk to me personally about what I love and think can be improved, give me a shout. Talk soon.